What's going on, everybody? It is Monday, December 16th, and this is going to be a big Star Wars week. We're kind of kicking it off. A few reasons why this is going to be a big week. On the 17th, critics are going to be able to come out with their reviews. They have media passes, I believe, on the 17th, and we should see reviews this week early. I expect everyone to shill out for it. It's going to be fun going over the reviews and how they praise the movie. Got to get those Disney points up. So it's going to be fun to go over all of the critics bobbing up and down on the mouse wee, talking about how much they love it. It's going to be fun to roast the reviews themselves. And then the 17th, the movie will come out for me and a lot of other people, and then you'll get honest reviews from people that don't get flown to exotic places by Disney so that, we give them a proper good score. So we have a good week here. And then, of course, there's going to be massive media attacks on fandom, stuff like that. That's what we're going to go over today because there's a couple that have already dropped. So that should be a lot of good content on not just my channel, probably a lot of other channels that you guys like. We're going to have a lot to talk about. And then don't forget, on Sunday, we'll get to go over how did this movie do compared to the older movies. And then, hey, the roundtable discussions. I'm sure I'll be on people's streams. People will be on my streams, and other people will be doing their own streams. There's going to be a lot of people talking about it, giving their opinions. Should be a fun week.
You can't stop me, I'm a Jedi from Jakku.
Shilling is going to intensify, by the way, and they're going to do whatever they can to pry people up. Like saying Ahsoka is going to be in the movie. Well, she might be in it. I think she is going to be in it. Some kind of Easter egg or something. I think she'll be briefly mentioned, or maybe she's going to be a Force ghost. We haven't done anything with her till now, but we're going to throw in there just so we can manage to pull 10 people out of their seats to go see this movie. Why not? Why not destroy more things that the fans actually care about? Also seeing a lot of this. So J.J. Abrams responds to fan frustrations with the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Okay, now it's nice, but I got to tell you, it's a little too late. Because for 2 years, you've let Rian Johnson run around and crap on fans and call them istophobes. You've let the media relentlessly attack fans. But now, the last minute, you know that a lot's riding on this movie, so you're going to run around, and now you're going to finally let the cast go around and say, well, I kind of get that people are a little upset. Too late. Too late. You know what you should do? You should apologize. You should say, listen, things were heated. I think people handled things the wrong way. We let people say the wrong things. They're going to be dealt with. Rian Johnson will never direct anything Star Wars ever again. And, we just want to say that we appreciate you. That would go a long way. Even if this movie is a pile of trash, I would certainly be a lot more forgiving if they would do something like that. But it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. They're going to continue to let Kathleen Kennedy run around with Force female shirts. They're going to continue to let Rian Johnson crap all over the fans. And I promise you, he'll be back. As long as Kathleen Kennedy has a job, that little gerbil ain't going anywhere. He'll be back. He'll be directing something. She loves him because he's her favorite yes man. So I don't see that changing. But I just find it funny. This is like the bare minimum. We'll just go around and say, yeah, well, we kind of get that people are a little upset about this. We understand you, but we're not sorry for taking a dump on you when you were sleeping. When you were laying there, I had to go to the bathroom, so I just pulled down, squatted right over you. But we're not going to apologize for that. We're just going to say we get that you're mad. And then we keep seeing stuff like this come out, which I really do believe that Disney has a hand in. I think Disney wants these kind of articles out. We need to crucify the fans that are critical of what we put out. They should really just be obeying and consuming. Remember, everything is great. Don't criticize anything. Believe, bow, and kneel before your savior, the mouse. That's what it seems like to me. Because I just think it's stupid that you call people that are critical of something toxic. Now, one thing different about this article compared to, a lot of others that attack fandom is he doesn't actually give a reason for why they're toxic fans. He just calls them toxic fans. What's the real reason? Well, they're critical. He doesn't bother to call any of us istophobes because he doesn't need to. The toxic fan label already carries all of those stigmas with it itself. So, you don't have to use those insults now. You can just call them toxic fans, and all of the stigmas and stereotypes come right along with it. But the CBC, they know that. That's why they're using the label. Makes the article a lot shorter, too. What's his general thesis? Well, he remembers the dark times, which is the 80s and 90s, when there was no new material. And he's absolutely correct. There was a long time between Return of the Jedi and the Phantom Menace. There were a lot of books, comic books and such, and hard novels and paperbacks you could read if you wanted to get into the expanded universe, which was a great, great run, by the way. It's too bad all that got wiped away by Disney. But hey, stop complaining about that, you bigots. Stop it. You need to just consume, accept and consume. This whole article is dumb. Like, basically, you should just be grateful that you're getting something. I'd rather have nothing than get served the big slabs of shit we've been getting from Disney. The only good thing that's come is The Mandalorian, which still has some issues, by the way. It is good, but there's some problems there and a couple of things. But for the most part, it's really great and the best thing that Disney has given us. But enough of that. Stop complaining. Go see the new movie and soak up the fact that a piece of your childhood is in theaters in 2019. This is why you should be grateful. The whole argument he wants here is stop being mad. Appreciate that they're making movies and stuff. Like, be thankful that, Disney's putting out garbage products. Don't complain about it or you're an istophobe, because he admits right here, it makes me nervous. Nervous that toxic fans will influence the future of Star Wars while the rest of us have been silently enjoying them the whole time. As someone had to cobble their own fandom together in the 90s, I don't take these abundant years for granted. The sad thing is, though, is you should be appreciative to the people that have been critical, because if it wasn't for the critical fan base, you wouldn't have something like The Mandalorian. I agree with everyone that's made that statement. That show wouldn't exist without people that have been heavily critical on Star Wars for the past couple of years. You wouldn't have that show. What you would have had was more Solo, more Last Jedi. The reason that they've reshot and made like 75 different versions of Rise of Skywalker is because of the vocal fandom. Because the vocal fandom has a lot more power than the CBC does at this point. And that's why they want to pump out articles like this. You toxic fans, they should be listening to us. I'm telling them to go out and obey, Mickey. Mickey, I'm telling them to go out and buy your products. Why don't they listen to me anymore, Mickey? Why don't they listen to me anymore? They're not listening to you anymore because all of you in the media are a bunch of hacks and shills. Everybody knows it. That's why they've been coming out so hard on people on YouTube, because it's over on YouTube where you can get good, honest reviews and stuff like that. And they don't like it because, well, they had a good hustle, trying to get you to do what they want, to consume, to buy, to praise, to blow, to suck. People aren't going with that anymore. And that's why you have a vocal fandom, especially with the power of social media, which has never been there before. That hasn't been there, during the prequel ages. Not like it is now. Now you can have real discussions, and these people, they don't like it. They can't just ban you. If you go into a forum back in the day, what would somebody like the CBC writer do? He'd ban you. Moderator powers. You're gone. They don't have that power. They don't have that power anymore. They're trying to get it back by having YouTube crack down on stuff. That's their ultimate plan. Then they'll get their moderator powers back. That's what it's all about. Anyway, what do you guys think about all of this? What do you think of these shills? What do you think of Disney's half-ass apologies? Like, well, we get that you're frustrated, but we're not going to apologize, and instead we're going to have media come out and just write hit piece after hit piece on you people. So anyway, give me your thoughts on all this. What do you guys think about all of it? I'd like to hear what you have to say. Also, remember, comments are important, so leave me your comments. Give me your thoughts on all this. Likes and comments are engagement points on YouTube, and they really help drive videos. So please consider giving me your thoughts and your likes. Also, sharing the video helps a lot, helps get the word out there. Make sure you still subscribe. Subscribe if you are new, because That's also important too. Check me out on all social media platforms. I'm now on Minds and BitChute. We have to prepare for whatever comes, so make sure you follow me over there. And Twitch, I'm on Twitch as well. And that's pretty much it. So, as always, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.
Hello there.